interesting that I do the same thing every day and it's always different. Something different. It's always a different thing. It's hilarious, but not. Okay, let's get those arms swinging. But you know, I never claimed to be a technical computer girl. I can't be good at everything. Just getting my knees moving, my arms swinging. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't give up and that we communicate. Nice. All right. Today's a great workout. You're going to feel so good and sweaty and strong at the end. All right, let's just do a little bit of a body twist. Get that thoracic spine warmed up a bit. Some hip circles, wee. All right, other direction. All right, let's get this body moving. Just like a nice, deliberate march. Swinging those arms while I tell you the first round. 30-second intervals. We got 20 seconds to go from point A to point B. I have 4 movements with adaptations. So the first one is these, they're going to be like a sumo squat to a middle squat. Sumo, middle. You could jump them potentially, but that's for someone with brand new knees, maybe if you're 20. If not, you're going to be on the floor. The alternative is the floor. Okay, so you'll be doing donkey kicks. Okay, just kicking your heel to the ceiling alternately. And then the second one is you put your arms straight ahead, you're going to do a lunge, and then you twist your body, and then come back up. You're going to twist your body towards the leg that's in the front. And we'll just alternate sides. If you're on the floor, you're going to do a single leg glute bridge lift. So you guys are still walking and swinging your arms while I'm showing you this, okay? And then you might as well just, then the next 2 are butt kickers. If you want, you could just do some bicycle kicks or some sort of cardio on the floor, because the next one is push-ups. But we're going to do burpees. Adaptation is either butt kickers or any kind of cardio, right? And then the 4th one is we're going to do lay down push-ups, where you lay completely down and then push your body back up. You can do it on your knees, or you could stay standing and do wall push-ups. Okay? And I'll repeat these all again as we go. But just wanted to go through it quickly while you're marching and swinging those arms. Here we go. Woo! A little more juice in the music department here. Okay. Okay, here we go. First interval is those, you're going from a sumo squat to a center squat. But when you do your sumo, I want you to push up with those elbows, push up through your heels, nice straight back when you're squatting down, and then to center. Okay, a skinny, narrow squat. Or you're doing those donkey kicks on the floor. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sumo, center, sumo, narrow, sumo, narrow. Or you're doing the donkey kicks, right? And then the next one is a single side glute bridge if you're doing the adaptations. Or we're going to do a lunge with a twist. Lunge with a twist. Sounds like a movie with a twist. Alright, here we go. So we're going to be doing a forward lunge, alternating sides, arms straight out front, lunge forward, and then twist the direction of that front, where the front leg is. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops, watch your balance. That's what the twist is for. You don't have to do the twist either. Or you're doing the single-sided glute bridge on the ground. Next time we're doing this with a dumbbell. Just saying. Twist. Back up. Whew. Watch your balance. One more. There we go. Okay, we're doing burpees next. Walk downs, low impact burpees, or any kind of cardio. Butt kickers. Okay. Here we go. 10 seconds. We've got nice little intervals in between, just to give you a second to get to them, but you can start early. So, all the way down, lie down on the floor, then walk back up to your hands, stand up and reach for the sky. And again, all the way down, back up, reach for the sky. These I might have a little too much coffee. One more, I got time for one more. Okay, push-ups on the floor or wall. Remember, if you're doing them on the wall, you want your body like a board. You want your shoulders and hips to stay together. On the floor, we're doing it to fail. We're gonna lie on our tummies and push up. Okay, up, and then slow motion until you lie down again, and then push up again. Going to fail. If you got shoulder issues, keep your hands down by your ribs and make it more of a tricep push-up. All the way to the floor, back up. We want to work our triceps anyway, so. Win-win. Good, there's the first round. Grab yourself a sip of water. I'm just gonna reset our timer. I'm gonna change the intervals to be a little bit shorter, because now you know what you're doing. I like to have a little extra when we're learning the movement. So now we're just gonna repeat. So back to the beginning, donkey kicks, or those sumo to narrow squats. Now, I'm gonna add a bit of weight to my body. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just gonna have these dumbbells on my shoulders. Sumo, narrow. Trying to keep my back straight. Get my bum down. Nice straight spine. Or you're doing those donkey kicks I showed you, right? 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, we're switching to those lunges with a twist. So I'm going to hold one dumbbell like this for my twist. Or you're doing single leg glute bridges, right? Here we go. Arms forward, twist, back up. Lunge forward, twist out towards that front leg is the direction you go. So towards the outside. This is really good for butt and core. 3, whoo. Balance. 2, 1, good. Okay, switching to those burpees. So, if you want, you can switch them into a man maker. Have your dumbbells. Here we go. Or remember, you can do butt kickers or any cardio. So now, I have these here. I'm going to row, row, walk back up to my hands, and thrust. Back down. This is a good way, if you have really nice soft dumbbells, this is a good way to make it so that your wrists, some people have issues with wrists when they put their hands on the floor. Good job. Okay, last one is the push-ups. Either wall, or we're doing those lay down push-ups. And I'm going to keep my hands by my ribs so I can protect my shoulders. Here we go. Push up, slow-mo, back down, and lie down. Push push up, back down. Always trying to keep those shoulders and hips in alignment so you have a nice planky body. Even if you're doing it on the wall, right? 2. Last one. Good. Good job. Okay. One more round. Let's hit reset. Grab a sip of water. See, it flies by with the 30 seconds. And this time I'm going to up my dumbbells a few pounds. So now I got these bigger dumbbells. I'm ready to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, sumo. Narrow. Sumo. Narrow. Are you doing your donkey kicks, right? Wee. Sumo. Sumo tightens up the inside of those butt cheeks and thighs. The narrow works on the hips. All right, good job. Woo. Okay, lunge with a twist. I got my one dumbbell. Or you're doing single leg with bridge. Here we go. Forward, arm forward, forward lunge, twist out to the side, back up. Other side, twist, back up. Forward, twist, back up. Woo. Forward, twist, back up. 2. I think I have time for one more. Whoa, almost lost my balance. Okay, walkout burpees, or butt kickers, or any kind of cardio. Or you could do these man makers, where we go down into a plank. You can drop to your knees, or stay in a plank. Row, row. Back to your hands, and overhead thrust. And again. Out, row, row, back up. Whew. Got time for one more. Whew. Good job, good show. Push-ups are next. Wall or floor. Now take your peek. Here we go. So I'm going to lie down, put my hands by my ribs, and push up. And then slowly go back down to the floor and do it again. The slower you go, the harder it is, right? Full control. Whew. Almost there. Last one. Good. There. Finish the first round. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, drink of water. And then we're going to start for the next one. So, let's get rolling. Not sure why. Ever since I got back from Mexico, all the heaters and cold air gives me a runny nose. I think we're all meant to live in warm temperatures. That's all I can say. Okay, so while you're watching, get moving, get marching. Okay, so I'm going to show you the next round. Just going to get these out of the way. Not sure why this kid of mine decided he's going to move my furniture around while I was away. Okay, so Bulgarian squats, side A, and then side B. So you're putting your foot on a chair, couch, whichever, or if you really had to, you don't have a chair or nothing, you put your toe back and just go like that. Or you're on the floor, You're gonna do side A, clamshell, right? With your chest facing down. And then the rest is on the floor. So we'll hit the floor and we'll do it together. Pretty easy to. And we're gonna do a chest press on the floor, so make sure you got your dumbbells ready for that. All right, here we go. Bulgarian squats, side A or clamshell side A. Here we go. 2, 1. That foot on the chair and squat. Whew. One side. Woo, I can feel that butt cheek working. That's what you want. 8 seconds, we're gonna switch legs. So you're doing clamshells, you're gonna switch sides. 2, 1, good. Switch sides. Whew. It's all about balance. Sometimes I put the chair parallel to a wall, and then you can just put your hand on a wall to keep your balance. Here we go. Side B. Whew. Of course, the lower you lower yourself, the more you're gonna work that glute. Tighten up the under part of your butt cheek and the insides of your thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Everyone to the floor. Okay. We're gonna do, you could either do heel taps with a bent knee or straighten those legs out, hands at your sides, and you're gonna lower that heel to the floor alternately. For some reason, you don't wanna lower your hips hurt or something, you can put your feet down and do an upper body crunch. Okay, just an alternative. You don't want to use the lower body. Just do an upper body. Crunch a doodle doo. Our next one's going to be a plank. There's 2 ways to do a plank, with your knees down or with them up. And if you can't do the plank, I just want you to do a core hold. Just like that. And you can keep your heels on the floor if you need. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to do a knee plank first to show you that you can still work your core with your knees down. Protect that lower back. While you're in this position, push your elbows towards your knees and your knees towards your elbows. So now you're kind of bowing your back and your core should wake right up. And you can do the same thing in a full-on core, pushing the toes towards the elbows, elbows towards the toes. Let's wake up the core a bit. All right, the last one's the chest press. So grab your dumbbells, and if you're gonna do the press, excuse me, here we go. You gotta do it out like this, or you can do it beside your ribs and protect your shoulders. Here we go. You wanna add a little bit you can lift those hips up into a glute bridge. I like doing it in a glute bridge because then I feel like my shoulders are really in the ground, stable, while I do my chest press. Focus on strengthening my pecs. 2 and 1. Good. I know they're fast intervals, but that's the way. So that means you could go a little heavier with your weights if you wanted. Okay, so have a drink of water. Back to Bulgarian squats, where you're doing your clamshells again. I'm gonna up my challenge by adding weight to my body. So I'm gonna hold dumbbells for the Bulgarian squats. Here we go. I'm gonna start the timer, put my foot on the chair and get started. Or you're doing your clamshells on the floor, right? 2, 1, side A. Here we go. Oops. Sometimes it's hard. It's like, where is that foot? Just lowering those dumbbells on the other side of my front knee. Wow. much difference 20 pounds makes. Feel my butt firing. I don't go too deep. Some people do, but my knees sometimes get unhappy, so I'm not going to go too deep, and I can still feel my glute firing. So switch sides. Switch sides without falling over. Here we go. Yeah. As soon as I feel that my butt cheek is firing, I'm happy. 15 seconds. Then we're going right to the floor for those heel taps. Remember, you could do an upper body crunch there too. Whoa, 5, 4. Looking sideways while you're doing this. Trying to keep your balance is a little kooky. Okay, let's hit the floor. Heel tapping it. You can keep your knees bent, or nice straight legs, switching position, switching foot positions, like a scissor. If you want to protect your lower back, you could tuck your hands underneath your bum while you do this one. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Right to the plank, or remember that core hold. Here we go. So you can do the plank out with your knees, or a full-on plank, but I want you pushing the elbows towards your feet and your feet towards your elbows to bow that body. Pelvic tilt. So you're tucking those butt cheeks under. Now your hip bones are pushing towards your face, right? Just a good way to fire up those tummy muscles. Instead of, some people say, I can hold a plank forever. Yeah, that's because you're not engaging your core. You're just using your upper body strength. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Right back into that chest press. I almost feel like I should have had heavier dumbbells for this. Here we go. Oh, glute bridge if you like. Elbows at your ribs. Here we go. Whew, I'm starting to get sweaty. What? How is this possible? 20 seconds. 15. 10 seconds. I know we're kind of rushing through everything, but I'm really trying to get, because we started a bit late, I'm trying to get as much in as I can. All right, we'll do all of this one more time. So grab a drink of water. Starting with either clamshells or the Bulgarian squats again. All right. I wonder if I have a heavier dumbbell for my chest press. And I do. Since it's such a quick 30 seconds, I like to challenge myself. So make it just a little heavier. Put these away. I'm gonna break my neck. Here we go. Grab these big suckers for my chest press for the last round. Here we go. Bulgarian squats, clamshells. We're gonna start in 3 seconds. Let's go. Side A. Good times. I can really feel that butt cheek working when I do this. All right, switch to the other side. Same with the clamshells. You really want to feel your butt cheek working. So make sure that chest is facing the floor, so your upper body's twisted towards the floor, and then your lower body does those shells. Isolates the butt cheek better. when you twist that upper body. Whew. Right after this, we're going right to the floor for those heel taps. Whoa. Stop looking sideways. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Right to the floor. If you're doing a straight leg tap, remember you can support your lower back by tucking those hands into those butt cheeks. There we go. Tap. Tippity tapping. Easter's on its way. All right, it's 1 month and 2 days until spring. We can do this. I think we're gonna have an early spring, but that's the official first day. 7 seconds. There we go. Woohoo! All right. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, plank. I started thinking about spring. Squirrel! Here we go. You can do a core hold here too. All right. Tilt that pelvis. Tuck those butt cheeks under. Nice flat back. Pushing my elbows towards my feet. My feet are pushing towards my elbows. My core is firing. I'm not holding my breath. I'm breathing. I only got 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and take a break. All right. Last movement, chest press. In a glute bridge if you like. There we go. Glute bridge. Heavier dumbbells. You're doing a chest press. Be mindful that your wrists aren't bent back. Very common to let that dumbbell hold it with your wrist flopped back. So you want to have strong hands and wrists, right? 10 seconds. Whew. Notice the difference, I only added 3 pounds per hand. 2 and 1. Good. Woohoo! All right. 1 more sweaty round and we're out of here. This one's going to be really fast-paced and then we'll stretch. It's all about getting sweaty this next round. I'm going to flush out those muscles. So, since we're going to be moving around, I'm going to put my dumbbells somewhere safe so I don't trip over them. So, put those away. All right. Good job. Sip of water because you're going to need it because we're getting, this is cardio. Flush out those muscles. At any time you can't do one of these, just repeat one that you can. Okay? So the first one is either jumping or standing jacks. Let's go. No rest for the wicked. I like sometimes just put my arms straight out. Right? That way if anyone wants to get near me, they're going to get it. Woo! Wee. Standing jacks. Here we go. 2, 1. Next one's high knees. Or you can just do a small jog. I want those knees up and those arms swinging. Here we go. You could jog these out, make it high impact, but I'm all about preserving the cushion in those joints. So I think if you just pick up the pace and go as fast as you can, it's just as good as jumping around like a maniac. Here we go, 8 seconds. Whew. 2, 1, good. We're going to do a squat with a knee lift. Or you can just do squats, or you could just keep jogging. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Chest up high. Squat down. Bring that one knee up. Bring the other knee up. Or you could just squat. Or you could jog. I don't care as long as you keep that heart rate up. Whee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, next one is pretend jump rope. Or, hey, you can just sit in a squat and punch. Whatever works for you. So I have a pretend rope and then pretend jump. 20 seconds. 15. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excelente. All right. Whew. I'm gonna walk down with my hands to the floor. I'm gonna go right into child pose. So here I go. Hands to my feet, walking like an inchworm down, all the way down. Knees to the floor. And I'm gonna stretch that lower back a bit and go right into child pose. Ooh. Come back up. I want to roll onto my back. So, funny enough, sometimes when you have fluctuating hormones, no matter what stage you're in, sometimes I find when my hormones are at a certain peak, my lower back is madder at me than other times. So, I'm going to stretch the lower back. So I'm going to bring my knees towards my shoulders, okay? Then I want to pull my feet back to 90 degrees. Grab the bottoms of my feet. I'm gonna try and push my knees towards the floor. And I'm gonna pull my feet apart, knees towards the floor. I can really feel that my lower back is just jammed right up. Probably because of my stupid hormones. Damn you hormones. All right, so now I'm gonna bend my knees all the way. I'm gonna pull both my knees towards my chest, just like a cannonball. And then bring my feet down, straighten my legs. So I'm lying flat. I put my arms out at my sides. I'm gonna lift one leg up and drop it across my body towards the floor. But I want to keep my shoulders square so my upper body stays, lower body twists. And then that leg that's hanging towards the floor, I'm going to bend it to 90 degrees. Put my hand down on it and pull it towards the floor. So now my knee's on the floor. I've got a nice goalpost arm. I'm gonna lay my body back down. Keeping the knee on the floor. Now I'm just stretching that shoulder and my spine. Bringing the spine out a bit. Really try to squish as much into this workout as possible because of the weird haunted house. It's not really haunted, but I just say that. Okay, roll back onto your back. Straighten your legs down again. Arms out at your sides. Lift the other leg up and drop it across your body towards the floor. Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay. That is super tight. Well, tomorrow's stretch class. I'm so happy about that. Yay! Hallelujah! So now I'm going to bend this knee to 90 degrees. Let my body roll forward so I can pull that knee to the floor with the hand. And then my top arm is going to go into a goalpost and let it hang back. But keep that knee on the floor. Wow. I can't believe how tight this is. It's because vacation, no stretch class. You just missed one class, I tell you. Dang. I did do some stretches while I was there, but not a lot. Mike's mom has 7 dogs right now. 2 are rescues they found on the highway, little puppies. But yeah, so there's no way I could lay down on the floor without being attacked. Crazy dogs. Like attacked in a fun way, not violently attacked. Okay, roll onto your back. Got my knees bent, my feet are flat on the floor. Put my arms straight up by my ears. I'm gonna reach away from my body high. Reach those hands towards the wall. Or if you're in Mexico, towards the beach or the pool or wherever you are. Now let's straighten those legs out and reach those feet or your heels away from your body. Not so much pointing your toes, pushing the heels and the hands away from each other. Stretch. We're going to go right into the opposite. Pull our knees to our chest, nice and tight, and rock side to side. Try and loosen up that lower spine. Mine's super angry at me right now. So tomorrow is going to be a great class. Thanks for being persistent and so patient with whatever went on with that. Not sure why that happened, but oh, it is what it is. Go with it. Don't fight it. Go with the flow of life. Act like it's on purpose.